Good morning. Welcome to the Positive Habit this week. I'm so looking forward, as always, to helping you to the very best of my ability. So we will start, as we always do, with a really lovely meditation to help you really flow into your week this Monday morning. And I'm going to focus on the whole idea of letting go. And I truly believe that letting go is one of the most important things that we can do to create and sustain positive mental health. So, with your feet on the ground, let's begin this morning with a lovely upright position. So your shoulders are back, you can just do this lovely little movement as you push your shoulders gently back. And when you're ready, closing down the eyes. Begin to just breathe in a really natural way. Just allow the breath to be unstructured, to flow of its own accord. And what you'll notice is that the breath just knows instinctively when to inhale and when to exhale. It finds its own rhythm. And every exhale is an opportunity to let go, to begin this week fresh, light, brand new. And as you allow the breath to continue to flow, I'd like you to bring the image of a magnificent tree into your mind. And this is a tree where the leaves are now starting to fall. The seasons are changing. Maybe not as they always did. However, there is this sense of the tree desiring to let go. Nature's instinct to release. So I want you to imagine that you can see one beautiful golden leaf. It's so beautiful and rich. And you're going to just allow it to slowly start to fall down from the tree. And as you allow yourself to visualize this, I want you to imagine that you're letting go of something that you need to release right now. So breath by breath and micro moment by micro moment, just allow that leaf to fall. And you might notice that some big breaths come, perhaps as you inhale and you exhale. And the exhale is that opportunity to release. So it is your intention this week to start off afresh, anew, a blank slate, full of hope, joy, and love for the week ahead. We'll take a final breath. Right in, hold the breath, open the eyes, and then slowly now exhale fully. Namaste. I want to move on to a question that I have. A really very good question came in for Therapy on the Couch. And you know that you're always welcome to send in your question too, and I will get to it as soon as I can. So this question is incredibly helpful in terms of dealing with anxiety and managing anxiety. So this listener, reader, viewer says, is it possible to recover from an anxiety disorder, chronic anxiety completely? Okay. I ask because I first felt disordered anxiety in 2020 at age 40 during the COVID lockdown, when my second child was about 8 months old. Prior to that, the only anxiety I had was being slightly worried prior to a job interview, prior to a presentation, etc. So she says that she had experienced low-level anxiety and very specific, so contextual anxiety. Since 2020, I have had 3 bouts of prolonged disordered anxiety. So the last 3 years, she's had 3 major bouts of prolonged disordered anxiety. I recover each time with therapy, and I also completed the Positive Habit online course on the second occasion, which actually made the third bout a lot easier to navigate. Okay, so I'm happy to hear that. However, I wonder if it is possible to recover completely in the long term with work and self-growth, or am I doomed to have bouts until I reach old age? Nobody wants to give an answer to this. Doctors tell me everyone has anxiety. We always have it. You have to manage it like angina or diabetes. But I'm not talking about everyday worries everyone has. I'm asking them about bouts of unexplained anxiety brought about by excess stress. Wow, okay. So personally, professionally, this is something I really, really understand. And I've learned so much about it in terms of to answer the question, can you be completely free? That's uncertain, which I know is not what you want to hear. But the truth is that when you ask that question, when you even ask that question, you are creating anxiety, because it is the desire to be free from anxiety, the desire to be completely in this sort of, awakened, transcendent state that actually is the ego coming in to play. It's saying that there is a time frame or a deadline where I'm prepared to put up with these uncomfortable feelings. I know myself that I have made huge progress in terms of the anxiety that I experienced when I was younger. But I've also learned, and this is really for this person now, I want you to really, really pay attention to this. I've also learned to let go of the expectation that I'm ever going to be completely free. And as a result, I have never been more free. This is true of me, and it is true of many of the clients that I've worked with over the years. The skill, the art, the growth is in the love and the ability to be at peace with whatever arises in the moment. And that can be joy, it can be anxiety. When you talk about having a bout of anxiety, it means that it's prolonged. And there is, to my mind, quite likely a resistance there. And the resistance is what's prolonging it. So a bout, in terms of this phase of anxiety that you enter into, is extremely debilitating. I know that from the past. If anxiety comes now, it comes maybe it could be 30 seconds. If it's really bad, it could be 5 minutes. It really just depends in terms of how much presence is there, how much awareness, how tired you are, how well you slept. There's so many components to this. And self-compassion and presence are the very things that allow it to dissolve. And acceptance, again, is at the core of this. So I wish you so much love. I wish you so much strength. And I do have faith that you can continue to minimize the impact of anxiety on your life. But please do take away this sort of expectation that it has to be gone. And just consider for a moment, would you do that with anyone you love if they were struggling? If they said, I have anxiety, and you said, well, I'm really so sorry, but I hope that it's gone because I don't want to deal with it. You would not do that. So really, it's about turning towards yourself with that same level of understanding, compassion, and acceptance. So a great question, and thank you so much, and have a great week. And this is very deep. I will be covering it in my one-day retreat that's coming up very soon on Sunday the 1st of October. So I'm so looking forward to that, and sending you lots and lots of love. Namaste.